have, and hi, and we hope you do enjoy your stay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You came at the right time to the right place. So today we're doing a different type of vlog. We're doing a cooking vlog, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. I am making a dish that I've made before, so I hope that I can execute like I was able to when I first made it. And yeah, don't forget to do the things that need to be done.
Okay, let's get into it. This is me doing pre-prep, struggling with the can of tuna that I eventually managed to get open. This was a bit tricky, I won't even lie. That's me celebrating that I managed to get the tuna open. Now let's get into it. I'm about to add 2 teaspoons of salt to 2 cups of flour. Gyoza dough doesn't comprise of anything complicated, just 2 ingredients, literally. There's my flour. And I'll be adding 2 teaspoons of salt to the flour. It looked like I wasn't sure what was going on, but I'm sure I figured it out. Now you mix your dry ingredients until the salt grains disappear, basically. And then you set it aside. I'm lying. More mixing. Mix, mix, mix. More mixing. We're still mixing. Just make sure that everything is well combined. And then we'll be good to go. That tuna that you see there is the filling for my gyoza, since this will be primarily a pescatarian gyoza. The first time I made gyoza, I used a cabbage slaw, so it was the vegetarian option. But this time I've opted for tuna. There's my warm water. And now we make the dough. Obviously you need a bowl. Mine's not see-through, sorry. Pour my 2 cups of flour and 2 teaspoons of salt into my mixing bowl. And with my fork, I'm going to mix everything in, just to double check. We don't want any mistakes. There's my mixture, dried ingredients. Next, in goes 3/4 of warm water. Not hot, warm. Now I mix everything because I'm trying to form my dough. There's the dough. Literally, this is the simplest dough mixture you will ever make. Nothing complicated. Water, salt, flour. Just add as you go. Obviously, you'll be able to suss out the consistency of your dough. If it needs more water, add more water. If it needs more flour, add more flour. It's not rocket science. Still mixing. Mine was a little bit runny, so I had to keep going. You must apply pressure, like this was crazy. If you do have a stir mixer, I would suggest you use that. But if not, then you'll end up in the same boat as me, of course. This is me adding more flour to my mixture because it was way too runny. And if the mixture's runny, that means it's going to cause a problem when you have to knead the dough. Still mixing with my whole heart, my entire being. Now it's time to knead the dough. So I'm going to transfer the dough onto my surface, onto a floured surface, and start kneading. But before that, I will be washing my hands. We don't want any mistakes. Now we need the dough. Kneading the dough is optional. The time to knead the dough is optional. This took me about 5 to 10 minutes max. But it'll depend on the consistency of your dough. You just knead it until you feel like it's okay for you, and then we're good to go. As you can see, I'm adding flour as I go because, like I said, my mixture is very runny, so my dough is not cooperating. But I had to get things done and I had to stand on business. So that's me just kneading with my entire being. Once you've kneaded the dough, add a little bit of olive oil to a clean bowl. Transfer your dough. Cover it with some clean wrap. Where was I? Yeah. Cover it with some clean wrap. And let it proof for about 45 minutes.
So I am back. 45 minutes later.
Show me where you are, cause life is so uncomfortable. While I'm here in the dark, I walk the narrow path for you, but faith is just
So after 45 minutes, this is my dough. This is what we're going to be working with. I'm just uncovering it so I can actually start using it. To ensure that it's proofed the way it's supposed to, once you poke your finger in the dough, it's supposed to bounce back up. Now let's actually form the pot stickers. I think the size is your choice. Yeah, I think the size of the balls is to your liking. And this is the tuna that is going to be the filling for my pot stickers. So let's start wrapping. In a little sphere of dough, you insert the filling and you start taking the dough to the center. That is how these are formed. But as you can see, I was struggling, probably even a bit angry because this was not going well. My dough was still a bit wet even in that moment. A bit frustrating, but I figured it out. I don't know if you can tell, but I was over this. Anyway, these are my cute little pot stickers in a pan. You don't have to fill the pan, just make a circle with your ballies. And I've added a little bit of warm water and they'll be cooked by the steam for about 5 minutes or so. And this is the end result.
for you every time I